cowboy hat on it. They've got apparitions. People have seen apparitions of a woman out here behind the building by the railroad tracks. Actually, I had it tore down one night that I brought down, and when we got done, we were coming out, and there was a train sitting on the tracks when we came in. And when we come back out, the train was starting to move down the tracks. The guy goes, "Oh, the train's moving." So he started snapping pictures of the different cars as they were going by. He took 4 pictures.
We're in Wilder, Kentucky, at the famous Bobby Mackey's building. We are getting ready to go down into the basement right now.
There's no reflection on any of the train cars.
Alright guys, I don't know if we're going to get any reception in here or not. So
We don't get any of our area, but
alright guys.
I always like to tell everybody before we go in. I do it on every tour. Especially all the guys. Especially the guys that have their ladies with them. Best time to get your pinches in on them and blame it on the spirits.
There you go.
I always tell the ladies that don't have their guys with them, they get pinched, don't look at me.
oh.
And I always tell the guys that don't have their ladies with them, I think that's what I said. All the ladies that don't have their guys with them, don't look at me. All the guys that don't have their ladies with them, they get pinched, definitely.
Oh.
Definitely don't look at me.
Alright guys, try not to ask any questions right now because we're not going to be able to view much.
The original building was built on the site, was built as a slaughterhouse. It was built back in 1850, ran as a slaughterhouse from 1850 until the early 1890s. Then the business closed down. The building remained vacant until the early 1900s, and then finally it was torn down. But in the time that the building remained vacant, people would come into the basement of that building and use the well that's still down here for satanic ritualing. I guess they figured since so much blood was dumped down into the well all the years that it was a slaughterhouse, it'd be a perfect place to try to open up a portal directly to hell itself by doing ceremonies and sacrifices. That ran until 1920s, and when Prohibition started, they converted it into a speakeasy brothel type establishment. Well, that ran until 1930s, and it was expanded out, fixed up really nice, had a casino added into it, which is now the ballroom. And it was opened up as the Primrose. Well, the Primrose ran until 1947, and it was doing such an amazing business that actually caught the attention of the mob, which was prevalent in Newport at the time, which is kind of like right over that little rise where we were outside. They came over and took the business over, and when they did, they changed it from the Primrose to the Latin Quarter. The Latin Quarter ran through the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
All right, folks.
Finally, it was forced to close down.
There's the portal of hell.
Changes. And all the illicit activities going on because the mob was running. Well, after that went out, a couple little businesses shot in and out, and then Bobby bought it in 1978, and it's been his ever since. So it kind of gives you a brief around back here. And this thing went through there like it was going through an empty parking lot. Wow. Video. The people claim they'd seen shadow figures back in that area, all along that whole section, as well as the doorway of this room here, which used to be an old walk-in cooler. Now it's just used to work on the tables and chairs when they get broke. But people claim they've seen shadow figures come out of that doorway, or shadow figures stick their heads out and like look down at them, and they'll come up and look and there's nobody there. Every now and then, of all the years I've been doing tours here, I've had somebody will stop me and ask me if there's anybody else down here, and I'll say, no, the only one's here. And I'll say, I keep seeing somebody moving around back here. And we'll go back and look, and there's nobody there. I myself have never seen a shadow figure here yet.
Guys, you are looking at the inside
I've had experiences
of Bobby Mackey's Music World in the basement, Wilder, Kentucky.
Footsteps coming from back there. I've got one couple that takes the tour probably. I've had brought them out here probably 30, 40 times. Sometimes 2 or 3 times in one night. was Johanna's dressing room. And,
Go ahead.
okay. I didn't want to step in any way picture.
Johanna.
But this was Johanna's dressing room. Of course, Johanna was the daughter of one of the owners of Latin Quarter. She was also a dancer here. And she fell in love with a singer here by the name of Robert Randall. And she ended up getting pregnant by him. Well, when she was 5 months pregnant, they decided to run off together. Well, her father found out about it. He was a very strict,
What was that?
That was
controlling
me. I
father.
went down the door.
Yeah, she bumped the door. Very strict, controlling type father. He really didn't improve the relationship to begin with. And when she found out what they were going to do, he did pretty much what all good fathers would love to have done, and had him killed. They actually did find his body right here on the floor.
Folks, what do you think about this?
Johanna was so distraught over
Being in Bobby Mackey's basement.
she ended up poisoning her father and then herself. Her father did survive, unfortunately. Claims of activity in years, people claim that her hair pulled on, her clothes tucked on. A lot of EVPs and voices claim to be Johanna. People have been up here now, the corner of the ride.
It's just another room. You're not going to be able to see it without the light. That is freaky though. It looks like the mechanical bull. Mr. Muscle. Guys that are just joining us, we are live on Periscope in Bobby Mackey's basement. I'll show you the portal of hell in just a minute. The famous portal of hell. I hear noises, but it's possibly upstairs because they are open for business tonight for a dance. But we're down here, and me and Alex are by ourselves. There is a guy with us just to show us around where everything is. But over here is the portal of hell. Holy sh! Somebody just come up right behind me. I just heard 2 footsteps right behind me. Oh my God. That was freaking.